your boy Zach, Super Dude, Six Out Champion World. I'm giving a big shout out to my home team, Heavy Bag TV. You heard? Keep it live.
This is Showtime Sean Porter. You are watching Heavy Bag Boxing.
Teach your man how to squabble.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What up, YouTube? To Heavy Bag TV, man. Get your goofy asses in here and hit the bag. Back like we never left alongside my co-host, RC.
What's happening? What's up? What's up?
Building, man.
Yes, sir, man.
What it do?
Man. Chilling, man. Back for the fastest 90 minutes in YouTube. You heard me?
For sure. For sure. Crazy weekend. Coming off the Super Bowl, man. What you think, man? Super Bowl halftime making headlines everywhere.
Yes.
It seems like it's been a huge problem with it, man. Definitely wanted to touch on that before we dive head first into this boxing. But what you think about the halftime, bro?
Man, well, first of all, I'm going to say congrats to the Seattle Seahawks. Man, well-deserved. That, like I said, that defense was superior. And what they say, defense do win championships. If you are an NFL person, you know what I mean. You already finished the words I was just about to say. Now, getting to the halftime, man, shout out to Bad Bunny, man. He represented for Puerto Rico and everything according with that and the rest of them other countries. And also, shout out to him for highlighting a little boxing. He features Xander Zayas. You saw the two people boxing?
Yeah,
that was
Vargas.
It was Emilio Vargas and Xander Zayas, man. So shout out to them, man. Like I said, bro, with a Super Bowl look like that, boy, you A-side for real? Nah, I know Bob was smiling somewhere. You heard me? Shout out to Xander, man.
I ain't gonna front, man. It threw me off because listen, and I'm being honest. I'm ignorant when it comes to the political climate. I don't really pay attention to politics because my motto is, man, it don't matter what they doing out there. I know I got to get up in the morning, go get my bread, and I'm going to have to work regardless, right? I'm going to have to try my best to feed my family regardless. It don't matter who out there. I'm not with the left. I'm not with the right. I don't like none of these niggas for the most part, to be honest with you. So because I'm not aware of the political climate, I was thrown off that it was all Spanish. I'm just keeping it a bean. And in my head, first of all, I had never even heard of Bad Bunny. When you right. And I'm just
you know what? I'm lying. He had a show in Vegas at T-Mobile Arena, and they had it up there for people to work it. And I was like, nah, I'm cool. But man, it was big, man. It like sold out in like 4 minutes. Like he got 20,000. And his next show coming out here, which I found this out today, is coming to Allegiant Stadium, and that's already sold out. So I mean, but I'm just saying, I never heard of it.
I never heard of this guy, right? And listen, I'm my background isn't Latin. I'm an African American at the end of the day. You know, you're not gonna find any Bad Bunny on my playlist. So, but not knowing the political climate and what they was trying to achieve with this Super Bowl, I just was like, yo, this ain't my cup of tea. I'm not, I don't understand nothing bro saying. You know what I'm saying? And it was no slight to him. And this is what I'm saying. I'm happy that they had the platform, right? And shout out to my wife, man, for always giving me clarity. It's more about sharing the world stage. And I'm happy that they had that moment to share the world stage for their people, for their culture. Because, we had Kendrick last year. Then, we had Mo Hip Hop the year before that. I think it was Eminem, Dre, all them, Mary J. Blige, Snoop, you know what I'm saying? So we've had our moments in the Super Bowl. And for them to have their moment and to be able to share their culture with their native tongue and language, that's all cool. You know what I mean? Again, I was just thrown off that it was in Spanish, so I couldn't really enjoy it to is foolish. So I just ended up playing the PlayStation during the halftime. But I'm seeing all these, and again, that was no slight. Not my cup of tea. I'm not into the reggaeton and none of that shit. I'm sorry, but I still believe that, you know, it was great for them and a great opportunity for them to display this. And the backlash that I'm seeing, I kind of get it, but I don't understand it, because you have to be inclusive, man. You have to allow other people to share their art, share their culture, and you know, because America's a big melting pot at the end of the day. Is that sort of how you felt?
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, man, I got kind of thrown off when people was like, "Oh, this is NFL is an American thing. It's American football. It's not soccer." Well, you two played the halftime. They're not American. Rolling Stones played the halftime. They're not American. You get what I'm saying? So, like I said, you got to look at it like the wife say, on a global scale. Like everybody has a platform. You know what I'm saying? So
everybody get to share that stage.
Exactly.
But I understand from a core fan's perspective, right? Because listen, at the end of the day, it's the American public really that pushes and drives the NFL, right? They're spending probably the most money. It's an American sport at the end of the day. So I guess they maybe want to always feel included in whatever goes on with the halftime. But I just think because it's been driven to be such a big sport globally, and it's one of the biggest shows of the year, it's basically a holiday for a lot of people in this country and other countries as well. I just think that platform, it's almost a necessity for it to be shared. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. But I know a lot of people don't feel that way.
Let me nail on this point. The man is American. Puerto Rico is a territory of the United States. Come on, y'all. It's what it is. You know?
Yeah, and see, people are going to argue with you there, because being a territory doesn't necessarily, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean American.
They vote on the president.
Do they?
Yes.
So it's but it's not a state.
No, it's not a state, but they are they do have electoral votes that go towards seating the president. They do.
Word. Okay. Well, yeah, and see, even more so. You know what I mean? But yeah, shout out to them, man. I wanted to touch on that, man, because I don't know if you've seen it, but it's like, it's big. I never really, again, I don't pay attention to politics, man. So I didn't realize how deep this backlash was going to be, because it was in Spanish. But again, like I said, initially, I was like, what the fuck is this? And I cut the shit off and went and played the PlayStation. But I wasn't mad at nobody. All right, man. Moving into some boxing. Shout out everybody who is here. E-Dub is in the building. What up, my brother? What's up? Appreciate you being here. If you're in here, please smash the like button. If you're watching, the least you could do is hit the like button for your boys. All right, let's jump right up into it. Yes, sir. Hot topic. All right, man. If you don't know, now you know. It looks like it's being reported from the ring and now boxing scene that we are extremely close. It's almost certain that we're going to be getting Jaron Boots Ennis versus Virgil Ortiz for April in Las Vegas. And listen, who better to have on the panel than my guy, RC? Any word about this one in Vegas, my brother?
I'm going to slow that down. I just want people to relax, because I'm in a fortunate position. I'm on YouTube now. Shout out to my homie Tio. I'm one of the few people you're going to see on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen, that actually get are part of the sport of boxing. Meaning I receive a check from every single promotion that comes to Las Vegas. And when the referee gets paid, the judges get paid, they cut me a check too. I'm a part of the budget. I'm a part of boxing. And I preface my statement by saying this. When that fight is made, if it's in Las Vegas, I'll kind of know before a lot of people. That's why T.O. called me an insider, which I don't think I am. I'm just letting you know the day I got to go to work. Wait. But look, this is the thing with this. April, and I'm just going to give you a quick rundown. This should make everybody calm down and pump the brakes a little bit. We busy in April, bro. The first half of April, facilities of MGM, being MGM Grand, being T-Mobile Arena, being Michelob Ultra Arena at Mandalay Bay, being Allegiant Stadium, which is MGM. Let me tell y'all something. The first part of April has been inundated, has been taken over by TKO and Peter Kine and the WWE. We have WrestleMania for 2 nights in Allegiant Stadium. We have Monday Night Raw in T-Mobile Arena the first half of April. We have SmackDown in T-Mobile Arena first half of April. We have the WWE Hall of Fame induction ceremony in the MGM Grand. We also have the WWE meet and greet history at all of the areas and all of the convention spots of Vegas. Bro, the only opening I see, and this is giving y'all, if you want to call this inside information, this is giving only opening dates that are available for them to stage a fight of this magnitude will be like the last weekend, or definitely the last weekend in the month of April. But guess what? Time out. The weekend after, T-Mobile Arena will be sold out for Turkey Alley Sheets Ring 7, Cinco de Mayo, May 2nd, featuring El Maestro himself versus Zerto and the rest of that card. Bruh, if Eddie want to try to sandwich himself in between all what's going on over here and that big monster going over there by Turkey Alley Sheet coming to town, hey, bruh. But as of now, from me, right here in Las Vegas, an employee of all of the events that I've just stated, we busy in April, bro. We don't have nothing right now, bro.
Yeah, that came across the desk. All right, so shout out to the Ring Magazine and the boxing scene. Reputable sources at the end of the day. They believe that this is close to being done for April, according to our Vegas guy. Maybe not so. But listen, continue to tune in with us. Anything can change by Wednesday. If it is for April, obviously we're entering the middle part of February, so that news is going to be coming out fast, and hopefully we'll have it. Shout out E-Dub in the chat. He said, how does it end? Prediction, Heavy Bag. My prediction, Boots is too skilled of a fighter. I got Boots easy victory. Man, I ain't gonna say easy. Because listen, at the end of the day, Virgil is punching. But I do like, I think he's going to bring a certain type of footwork and a certain type of slickness that Virgil just isn't used to being in there with. But then you look at the performance versus Lubin, you felt like maybe Lubin had that opportunity, but he cut off the ring very well. But when he gets toe-to-toe with Boots and he feels what's coming back, I'm not sure that, he'll be willing to sit and trade, right? Unless he just wants to go pure Mexican style. But sometimes you get punched in the mouth, that'll change your game plans. And listen, Boots has, I believe, the power to knock, 54 guys out as well. So easy, but can he, can I see him winning this fight? I'm gonna say yes, but I also can see Virgil winning this fight as well. I see your thoughts on this Virgil Boots matchup, man. This is one that hardcore fan base been asking for, and most definitely it's a big fight in boxing. Right.
And like I said, the casuals will be interested in it. It just depends on the promotion. And like I said, we already know who Virgil and Jerron Boots Ennis is. But my take on this, And I'm just giving you a take generally because I'm the co-host of the show, and I'm just gonna say something, bro. I'm gonna give you what I see. Virgil Ortiz, he's a tough out. He has shown his vulnerability against Boychuk and a couple of other fights. But let's jump to Jerron Bruce Ennis. This dude has been nothing short of immaculate from a casual standpoint. Let me tell you about Jerron Bruce Ennis from what we see. I'm just telling you for what we see. We see a man that'll get in there and bang with you. We see a man that have gotten there before, got on his back foot, as Tio like to say, and boxed you. We have seen a man that has showed power. We have seen a man that has come in with a left hand stance. We have seen that same man come in from a right hand stance. We have seen this motherfucker switch in the middle of the fight. Bruh, let me tell you something. Boots coming with a bang. All right?
For sure.
I'm just saying. Dog. So if I weigh all that versus what Virgil got, you heard me?
For sure. And when I think about Virgil style, it kind of reminds me of like a Roy Manvilla, right? But maybe a little bit fierce and a little bit meaner. And we saw what Boots was able to do with somebody like that. Not a crazy ton of footwork from Ortiz, which is a huge question mark. Listen, again, does Boots have the ability to beat somebody like a Virgil Ortiz? I believe it. But I also believe in, power as well. You know what I mean? Can Virgil hurt Boots? Here's one thing we've seen from Boots. We've seen him get hit. Right, we've seen him take some shots. Can he take those same shots from Virgil if they're there for him, or does he, get in that bag and he understands the threat in front of him and uses his legs and able to really box? So a lot of questions to be answered in this fight, man. But it's most definitely a big fight and one that we all want to see for sure. Yeah, shout out E-Dub for the question. You appreciate you, man.
E-Dub, man. Now, I still got a quick question before we move on.
What's that?
And it's for you and E-Dub. And E-Dub, you can just go ahead in the chat, or when we take the link later on, take the link. Let me ask you a question. How does Virgil Ortiz prepare for somebody that's coming? Bruh. He really could just choose his poison on how he want to come at you. How do you prepare for that?
If you Virgil or if you Boots?
No, ain't the Boots. We know how Virgil comes. I'm talking about if Virgil preparing for if he gonna come southpaw, orthodox, if he gonna bang box, if he gonna how do you prepare for that? You or E-Dub? Help a casual out.
I don't know, man. You got to see what he brings when the bell ring, because again, like you say, it's a deep tool bag. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna have to figure him out or try and figure him out the first few rounds, see what he's trying to accomplish. And I think we'll know from Boots once we get in there. That's
kind of a late assessment.
Well, no, I'm just saying. I think for Boots, he wants to be smart, man. Listen, this dude can punch. He's shown he can punch. Say what you want about Lubin, that's no slouch, bro. Like that wasn't a bum, right? That wasn't no just second.
Wait, hold up,
amateur bum.
We ain't doing this with Lubin. Nah, bro. Go ahead. No, it's not.
Win,
no, it's not.
What we not gonna do is discredit fighters, man. That's a quality win, bro. At the end of the day, that's a quality win. At 54, what Lubin has
got knocked out in the first round.
Yeah, bro. I mean,
and got in a fight with Fedora.
Lubin and his skill, bro.
Hold up, and got in a fight with Fedora, and 2 days later had to go see a plastic surgeon. Yeah.
See, there you go, man. Get him.
Hold on, the one that got dropped, half-ass dropped with PBC and picked up by Pro Box. Him.
Nasty work. Nasty.
You say he A level.
So according to you, Lubin's a bum.
No, I'm
All
going
right,
to
that's
use
what I'm
the
saying.
words of Devin Haney. Hold on. Don't get excited. I'm going to
Here
use
you
the
go.
words of Devin Haney. He's a C-class fighter. You're not on my level. Come on, bruh.
Cut it out, man. Cut it
No,
out.
no, cut it out. Hold up. Name me the top guy Lubin beat. I'll wait.
Well, Lubin, he's come up short in the big fights. He
Oh,
has.
come on. But you say he a quality opponent. Name me
Yeah.
somebody this man that
He's
beat.
come up short in the big fights. We all know that. That's what it is. That's right
Name
now.
me the
That's
one
Lubin.
he ain't come up short with. Don't worry about the short. Name me the long. I'll wait.
He ain't beat none of the top guys, bro. He came up short.
So how he a
When he
top
got his
guy if he ain't never
opportunities.
beat nothing?
And who was the top guy that Boots beat?
Well, we ain't talking about Boots. We talking about Luke.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Who's
But
the
if you
top
want me
guy
to
that
name a
Virgil
top
Ortiz
guy,
beat?
our top guy was a WBA champion, and the WBA champion over 10 months' time has been standing on it.
Man, come on, man.
I'm just telling you who the champion was. I'm only giving you who the champion was.
All right. At the end of the day, I don't know why you. I don't even know why you giving me pushback on this. Lubin's a quality win. Bottom line.
How? You haven't explained to me how. I'll wait.
How would you mean how, man? Everybody know what Lubin has been able to do at 54. He had a ton of hype behind him. He came up short versus Charlo. He came up short versus Fundora. But these were champions, right? In their own right, for sure.
I told you, leave out the coming up short and tell me how did he win or came up low. That's all I ask, brother.
With your casual mind, you can't. With your casual boxing mind,
I'm just asking you for one win. Just one win. That's all I need. One win.
He ain't got any. When he came to the top, he lost. But again, you can't give me one win for Virgil Ortiz or one win for Boots versus champions neither.
Well, Madrigal was a champion. You said name winner. That's what you said. I'm just going off my little man. Bye.
All right. Again, Lubin.
That's leave Lubin alone.
The consensus is Lubin is a quality win, like it or not, bro. I mean, and for Virgil to be able to do what he did versus Lubin, I think that made a huge statement at the end of the day, and I think that proves that, hey, nigga, if you ain't in there on your P's and Q's, you might get fucked up too. That's all I'm saying. Now, how does Virgil prepare for a Boots? I think you have to understand what game plan he brings that night of. If he chooses to get in there and box, then Virgil know he has to cut off the ring. If he gets in there and bang, then you gotta see where you're chin at. It's just gonna depend on the night. You gotta prepare for everything when it comes to Boots, bro. You gotta prepare for everything. If you're Virgil Ortiz.
I cannot believe you said a consensus thing. This man is a quality fighter. Who are these people? Who are these people? Where are they? Are they a part of my casual congregation? Because I need to talk to these people. I'm talking about this consensus you talking about. That Lubin is a quality fighter.
Nasty work, man.
I'm just asking. Just asking for a friend. Just asking for a friend.
Shout out to Lubin, man. I ain't gonna throw you away, Lubin. But yeah, man. The question was, how do you prepare for Boots if you're Virgil? You got to be prepared for anything at the end of the day, man. I think Boots got a hell of a bag, and it's just gonna have to come, the night of. What does Boots decide to do? Because there's a couple of versions that you will have to be prepared for if you're Virgil Ortiz. But if you're Boots, nigga, I think you got to be on them P's and Q's at the end of the day. Shout out Top Dog in the chat for the show.
What's up?
Cool Breeze in there. What up?
What's up?
He said them Floyd words, facts, man. That was Floyd. Floyd dapped Lubin up and told him that he was a hell of a fighter. But
Floyd tell everybody a hell of a fighter. Floyd words is a C-level fighter. And you're right, my brother. I do got to give it to TBE. Floyd does say the sea level fighter. My bad. But Floyd taps everybody up and call him a hell of a fighter. Tell me nothing.
Cuz if you watch it, man, stop texting me. Just come to watch the show, man. I love you to life. For sure. All right,
Shout out to Cuzzo.
Shout out to Lubin, man.
Shout out to Pro Box too.
Don't let them talk shit about you.
Orlando, Florida.
Shout out to Pro Box. Nasty work. Nasty work. I remember them Ramos fights, man, when Lubin looked good and he did his thing and niggas
He
thought he was that
Ramos.
nigga.
He robbed Ramos. That was on the Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford undercard at T-Mobile Arena.
That man.
July 29th, 2024, he robbed Ramos. Get the fuck out of here. His own corner didn't believe he won.
See what I'm saying? You just a Lubin hater, man.
I was there. No, I'm not. Hell no. Hell no.
You're just a Lubin hater, man.
No. I got the date, the time, and where it was.
Yeah, see? Yeah, you graduating from casual. You got dates and times, right?
I want to fight.
Okay, all right.
That was Errol and Bud undercard.
For sure. And Lubin won, didn't it? That was a quality
win. And Coach Cunningham was like, what? Wait, what?
Now that I think about it, when I'm really thinking it, Ishaq Smith was a quality win. He had some good wins that made us think that he was gonna be the guy.
Say that word name again. Who the fuck is
see
that?
What I'm saying? See what I'm saying? All right, man. Breaking from Mike Carpenter. Shout out to everybody in here, man. Everybody on Twitter. If you haven't already, follow me on Twitter. Also, check us out on YouTube. If you want to get in this comment section, man, smash that subscribe button. Holla at us while we here. Smash the like button. If you're in here, take 2 seconds. That shit is free. Now, this is being reported by everybody. I don't know if you got any news out of Vegas about this one, but this one is done. They're saying that this one is done. Errol Spence, the return of Errol Spence 3 years later. Tim Tszú's the opponent. I think Tim Tszú was supposed to be getting some type of tune-up before this fight, but this one is being reported to being being actually done for this summer. The return of Errol Spence Jr. RC. This was the one we was talking about, right? This was the perfect opponent.
We talked about this in January. And I said if Virgil was supposed to take this fight and he sued Oscar not to take the fight. Man, this ain't no news.
Well, it makes sense if they're getting the Virgil fight done. If they're getting the Virgil fight done.
Virgil went elsewhere and they put him to it. It's all good. Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah. But this matchup, though, right? I think at the end of the day, this was the perfect matchup coming back for Errol Spence Jr., given the losses and the knockouts and the stoppage, right? The quitting on the stoop that Tim Tszú has endured since the rise of Tim Tszú and the talks of an Errol Spence Jr. fight. I think this is the perfect opponent. If you're going to have a 3-year layoff and you're coming off the toughest loss of your career, then a lot of people didn't feel like you looked that great versus your Dennis Wu guys. But you're coming back. For what reason? I think we all know it's about the bread. I don't know. I don't believe Errol Spence in his mind really wants to take a real run at 54. Let me ask you that. Also, you think in Errol Spence's mind, like this is the comeback fight that's going to set up a run at 54?
No. Like I was telling you back in January. Hey man, shout out the people that rewatch shit. Go back into this very podcast, the Trap Podcast. Me was telling you about Errol Spence coming back. And everybody know Errol ain't coming back. You know what's about to happen? Me and T.O. gonna talk after the show. I'm about to start putting the shit on the members only. Y'all motherfuckers gonna pay. That's what's gonna happen. Y'all gonna pay for this year. But anyway, that's a whole nother thing. Me and T.O. talk about that. But listen to me. Errol just coming back. It's not no making a run or nothing like that. He gonna come back, get his feet wet. He gonna see what come about it and look at the landscape of 154-pound division. What you might have by the end of the year if Earl does want to do something and it's on Earl, Al leaving it up to Earl, you'll see him making good on that Sebastian Fundora, Earl, for Earl to get a belt, and Earl get a belt, he out of there. Real talk. Now, remember I said that too now, before y'all get, Earl fight Fundora in November. Remember I said this in February, but go ahead.
So, if he gets past Tim Tszyu, you think he gets the title shot? And if he gets the title shot, if he can secure that belt his own, that's what you're saying?
Yeah, if he secure the belt, it's over. He gonna walk off to the sunset. He ain't doing nothing else. But like I said, he's just gonna do the Tim. Like I said, it was supposed to be Virgil. It really was.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be Virgil. Virgil didn't want to do the PBC thing. Because Golden Boy and PBC running it for the whole year. It's the whole year for that. But Virgil didn't want to do that. At least not right now. Even though it was a $10 million guarantee. He really wanted to do his thing with Boots. And that's a big fight as well. But Earl still wanting to come back, still has his date. Like I indicated a whole month ago, he's still fighting in Dallas Cowboys Stadium. It's already been inked and everything. The date is aside. The stadium is available. All that's done. It was just the opponent that Al is going to switch out from Virgil and go ahead and institute an in-house with Tim Tszyu in there, or putting Tim Tszyu in there, and boom, bam, boom. And after that, it'll be furthermore in-house because he'll line up Earl to go against Fundora, and that'll be towards the end of the year.
And that's if Fundora gets past Tim Tszyu, because that's going down. What is that? What is that? March 28th?
No, that's Fundora and Keith Thurman, sir.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. If he gets past Thurman.
If he gets past Thurman, yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm not even so sure he get past. Shout out to Keith Thurman, man. Keith is a great boxer. We got to remember he only got one loss to a legend, man, and the nigga can fight at the end of the day. But at about to be 37 years old.
Hey, guess what? You know how Uncle Plug Thurman in there. You give a goddamn. You don't care. What makes you think? He put Thurman in the damn lifeless. And I'm gonna say this because I am a Las Vegas resident. Because them tickets moving like molasses.
But you got to think, and he just reiterated. Spence just reiterated. He's never going to fight Keith Thurman. He just said that again.
I'm just saying, and with that second part of just plugging Thurman in there, I'm just under the belief, and this is me. I don't think Thurman gets past one. I don't. I think Fundora gonna beat the hell out of this man and send him to Sunrise Medical Center like he's done two other opponents here in Las Vegas. Bruh, I personally don't
nobody beat the hell out of Keith Thurman, man. Nobody's ever really beat the hell out of Keith Thurman.
Well, we talking about Keith Thurman from you. The last time you see Keith Thurman competitively was against Barrios, and that was 2023. January?
Yeah, that was like three years ago.
Yeah.
He's only fought like twice in the last 7 years, so
yeah.
I don't know though. We gonna see. But again, I like this matchup for Errol Spence again. Coming back 3 years layoff. Everything we've discussed about Errol Spence in the past, car accidents, eye surgeries. I really don't understand why. I feel like he should just stay retired, but at the end of the day, these some big bags.
He got money on the line, bro.
Money on the line. I understand that. And he's 36 now, right? Or he'll be 36 by the time this fight happens.
This year. Correct.
This year. So you want to get whatever's left on the table for you. And versus Tszyu, I think they'll show up and show out for him.
Oh yeah, man! In Dallas at that?
In Dallas,
hell yeah. Like I say,
almost like one of those farewell joint.
And like I said, this fight here, like I reported last month, and me and you've been talking even before I went online and reported it to you. Earl gonna make another run in Dallas. He wanted specifically in Cowboy Stadium, summer 2026. I've been saying it, and it's just coming to fruition. Like I say shit so early, but now it's coming to fruition. And I'm saying this: for anybody that thinks Keith Thurman is going to get past Fundora, I invite you to come to Las Vegas. You can DM me or DM Heavy. I am giving tickets away to that fight for 4 M&Ms. Don't give me a pack, because I'm gonna be beating you. I'm gonna be feeling bad. I don't want to be feeling bad. I'm gonna ask him for 4 M&Ms, a yellow one, a red one, a green one, and a red.
Brown.
That's all. Just 4. Just 4. That's all I need. And I'll give you 2 tickets to the MGM Grand, March 28th. And trust me, it's kind of like the ticket's gonna have a seat in a row. Don't worry about it. There's gonna be plenty of ways you can sit. Don't worry about it. Plenty. Trust me.
Shout out Fundor and Keith Thurman, man. That's gonna be I think that's gonna be an entertaining fight. Shout out my guy Punch Talk in the building. Real quick, you can catch Punch Talk right here on the Heavy Bag TV channel. Late nights, 10 o'clock. Thursday, Fridays, and Sundays, if I'm not mistaken, Punch. Also, if you are a boxing lover, you like to make boxing content, but you don't have a platform, or you got a small platform, come and join the team, come join the network. We got plenty of slots available for you to display your boxing content right here with us. I'm trying to make this Heavy Bag TV a network full of boxing content creators where we can all take advantage of the algorithm and keep our stuff in the algorithm by constantly uploading our content, right? So if you like talking boxing, man, you got a show or you want to do a show, holla at your boy. All right, man.
May I add this real quick, Heavy? We are definitely going to need a person to fill a spot for the aforementioned and great content creator. Punch Talk 412. We're gonna need a spot. We're gonna need somebody to take his spot March 29th. Because I believe after the beatdown he sees March 28th of his guy Keith Thurman, he's just not gonna be unavailable. He's not gonna be unavailable to be able to create and do a show that day. Personally, I'm just feeling like that. Yeah, he gonna have to wait. He gonna have to just call in. And you know what, Punch? We understand. Yes, and definitely, Punch, you can send all flowers, cards, and regards to Sunrise Medical Center here in Las Vegas at 3815 Maryland Parkway. Yeah, that's where he'll be located. And you can send everything to that because Fundora has been known to send battered and bruised there on the early morning hours of the Sundays after his fights. Yes. Go ahead, Phil.
Punch said, I think he tried to say Thurman is cooking shit. He cooking stilt, man, for sure. Yeah, I'm giving Thurman a shot, bro. Yeah, I'm giving Thurman a shot, man.
Oh, you too?
Yeah.
Oh,
No. Now, I ain't say he was going to win. I just saying I'm giving him a shot. You know what I mean? I ain't saying the nigga going to win. But I'm definitely giving Keith a shot, man. A lot of experience there. And again, he's only got one loss, and that comes to a legend. Maybe the experience edges Sebastian Fundora out. I don't know. We gonna see. I think it's gonna be a dope fight, though.
Yeah, he get edged.
For sure. All right, man. Oh shit. All right, man. We moving along, my brother. We going to the main event.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. All right, man. Main event, Shakur Stevenson. Oh, I see a whole lot of niggas talking about Shakur Stevenson and his pound for pound list. It's disgusting. A lot of people, and for a lot of people, they understand why people would put him top 5 or even higher. I got to get with you right off the bat, man. Where did you put Shakur Stevenson now coming off this huge Teofimo Lopez win?
Top 5, right where you at, number 3 behind Usyk and Inoue. That's perfect. I ain't got no problem with that. Yeah, perfect. I got no problem.
No problems with that at all.
At all, bro. at all.
I ain't mad at it, man. And I can understand and see why a lot of people would put him up there that far over a Jesse Bam, over a Dimitri Bivol, a better BF. But I got to give a little bit of pushback. I do. Who that in the chat? What up, my guy? Shadow Band. What up, my brother? And I just recently did a piece kind of explaining what I'm about to say now. When I look at the win for Shakur Stevenson over Teofimo Lopez, initially I was blown away. I truly, truly was. Initially, I was like, yo, he just beat Teofimo Lopez and he made it look easy, right? I was like, yo, this is just remarkable. This is just a crazy win for Shakur Stevenson, and by far the best win on his resume. And then I ran into a interview of Richardson Hitchens where he was basically saying, T.O., you better stay away from me. I don't care what you do next, but don't come nowhere near me. Then I seen an interview where Keyshawn Davis was like, yo, T.O. scared to death of me. He won't even look me in my eyes. And I started asking myself, who do I really pick to even, let's just say Shakur never got this fight, and you could replace him with somebody and you felt like that they were truly going to beat Teofimo Lopez. I felt like Richardson Hitchens, one of those guys that if given the opportunity, he would have beat Teofimo Lopez. I feel like if Keyshawn Davis had been given the opportunity, he probably would have knocked Teofimo Lopez out. I feel like if given the opportunity, Gary Antoine would have beat Teofimo Lopez. If given the opportunity, Tank Davis, I believe, beats Teofimo Lopez. Given the opportunity, I think Lamont Roach beats Teofimo Lopez. Given the opportunity, I think Marataya probably beats Teofimo Lopez. And Andy Cruz. So in my head, I'm like, yo, I'm picking a lot of motherfuckers to beat Teofimo Lopez. And then I start thinking about it even deeper. Shout out Shadow Band. I think Brian Norman Jr. probably beats Teofimo Lopez. So I'm like, damn. I start thinking about it even deeper. I'm like, damn, it was a blip in the matrix when Teofimo lost to George Kambosos Jr. He lost to Kambosos Jr. That was some more writings on the wall, because George Kambosos Jr. went on to lose to everybody else and also getting knocked out by Hitchens and Lomachenko, right? Correct. So I'm like, damn. And then when you think about it, the two linear wins that he was able to overcome and actually accomplish, which you can't take nothing away from T.O. and what he was able to do. But you're going to pick a lot of these guys, not all of them, but a lot of them, to do the same thing to Loma and to do the same thing to Josh Taylor. So when I'm looking at it in its entirety, I'm like, yo, how much credit can I really give Shakur Stevenson for this win? Because you replace Shakur Stevenson with a lot of guys, they're now in this position. It's not like you're picking Teofimo over everybody else besides Shakur Stevenson, right? You're not. If you're being honest with yourself, you are not. You're picking more people to beat Teofimo Lopez than you're picking Teofimo Lopez to beat these guys, in my opinion. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's some T.O. fans that want to jump in here and say, hey, man, he beats all of these guys. But I don't think so. Let me ask you, RC, with those names that I just gave you, do you see Teofimo Lopez beating any of those guys?
Hold on. I'm trying to find that credit card because I think I don't know if I got the same credit card you have that you gave Lubin all that goddamn credit. If you using that credit card, you gave Lubin all that credit card.
I just said it was a quality win. You reaching.
And don't Teofimo got some quality wins?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. But this is different. I'm asking
why is different?
Because I'm asking you, does these fighters beat Teofimo Lopez? That's all.
Okay, all right. So we're not giving credit like Lubin. All right, Lubin must got the black card.
But what
No,
did you say? I'm not saying that, but here's the difference. I'm not saying that Lubin beats Virgil Ortiz or he beats Boots. You know what I mean? I'm saying Boots and Virgil Ortiz beats Lubin. You know what I'm saying?
So are you
But
figure?
at the end of the day, it's a
Let's have
quality
a
win for
stuff.
Virgil.
Right. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna stay on subject. Let me stop playing
Yeah,
around.
because you be beating these dead horses, man, and you be dead wrong.
I. Oh yeah, Lubin. You know what? I'm gonna put Lubin on the same level as Teofimo Lopez. I ain't gonna say all those people beat Teo. I'm not. I'm not gonna say all of them. I'm not. Because then I'll be taking away the greatness of a Shakur Stevens, of not only the footwork, not only the distance and everything you say good about Shakur.
No. Hold on. Before you move to talking about his greatness, who did I name isn't, do you think, not gonna beat Tio?
I don't think, I mean, I don't see Hitchison beating Tito.
Wow.
I'm just keeping it real. I don't see.
The nigga that knocked out the nigga he lost to?
I don't mean nothing.
Okay. All right.
I don't mean nothing.
Right.
I don't see. And wait, the people. Okay, you name Tank. You name who else?
Tank,
Brian Norman,
and Gary Antoine, Brian
Gary
Norman,
Antoine.
Keyshawn, Hitchens.
You know what? He beat Gary
What's
Antoine.
that?
He beat Gary Antoine.
What?
Hey.
Oh yeah, you smoking.
He's smoking. Hold up. And let's get this shit straight. Gary Antoine, y'all riding Gary Antoine, Russell and shit. Man, did this motherfucker this a year and a half ago on the Tank undercard, Puyo boxed the shit out of him?
Yeah.
Boxed the Pyrenees shit out. And y'all, Gary Antoine, Russell, nobody. He a boogeyman. Shakur smoke his ass.
Hold up, bro. We ain't gonna act like, you can't act like Puyo just washed Gary Antoine. That was a close ass fight, bro. That was a close ass fight, and Puyo was on his bike the entire fucking fight.
What you think Shakur gonna be?
Fight.
What you think Shakur gonna do? What you think Devin Haney will do?
We're talking about Tio. We talking about Gary Antoine Russell and Tio.
Tio beat him. Tio beat him. So okay. I'm gonna say, out of the names answering your question and not jumping off topic, out of the names you name, 3 of them out of you name are lose to Tio. All the rest of them, Keyshawn, Shakur, Devin, yeah, they all beat Tio. I'm gonna keep it real.
But Tio beats Gary Antoine. Tio beats Hitchens, and he beats Brian Norman Jr.
Hell yeah. All 3 of them.
Nasty.
Oh yeah. Dog, Shakur that good. I'm just saying, Shakur that good. He made it look easy. Dog, that ain't no easy out, bro. I'm just keeping gangster with it.
No. I'm not saying that it's an easy out. I'm just saying I just believe that all of these guys beat him when I really look at it.
Yeah,
I'm not picking. If that fight was made, I'm not picking Tio to win none of those fights. That's what I'm saying.
You'll be losing money.
And even if so, out of all those guys, you saying Tio probably beats 3. That's still not a lot. Like, you still picking more guys to beat Tio than not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm just pushing back on you. He beat everybody. He all of them. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do it.
No, of course not. Yeah. So, and that's the point that I'm making. Even if you picking more than 50% of these guys to beat them, it still begs the question, like, damn. You know what I'm saying? If these guys had gotten the opportunity, they're in the same position. You know what I'm saying? It was just the fact that Shakur's the one that got in position. He got the opportunity. But for Teofimo Lopez, I just feel like the writing has been on the wall. Right? I think it was a reason he didn't want to unify or take one of those fights versus a Gary Antoine or a Hitchens. You know what I'm saying? You wanted to go ahead and take Shakur Stevenson, who you felt like you probably had the size advantage over, and maybe you can touch him and hurt him. It kind of diminishes it a little bit for me, bro. So for that reason, it's hard for me to say Like number 3, that's tough because it was, and also it was a reason T.O. never cracked a lot of y'all's pound for pound list. Who had T.O. on their pound for pound list? Who
T.O. wasn't
definitely
active,
had T.O. Who had T.O. at any point when he was active? At any point, you never had him on your top 5 pound for pound list, and he even after he accomplished his second lineal title, you didn't put him up there, and it was a reason. You know why nobody ever put him up there? Because
let me guess, 140 wasn't deep at the time.
No, you never felt like Teofimo Lopez was that good. You didn't. That's why he never got put up there. Niggas never put T.O. up there because niggas never thought Teofimo Lopez was that good. And no, I promise y'all, I'm not hating on Shakur. I swear. Listen, Shakur's my guy. I fucks with Shakur. I fucks with Keyshawn. Y'all already know this. You know what I'm saying? Nothing, but respect for those brothers, for sure. All I'm saying is I got to give a good, long, hard look at Teofimo Lopez, whom I think we all in agreement that this nigga never really was that good. It wasn't, you didn't never have him on a pound for pound list, a top 5 pound for pound list for a damn reason. And given the opportunity, it's a ton of other niggas in the same division or below that would have beat Teofimo Lopez, bro.
Now, can I ask you a question? Can I ask this question? Can I ask this question?
What's that?
The dude on the number 2 on the list, a new way.
Yeah.
All his opponents. Can you do the same thing if you want to comb through his resume of the people he beat? Can you say the same thing about him? Should he deserve number 2?
When it comes to Naoya. When it comes to Naoya, anyway, to be completely honest, man, those smaller guys, they don't get a lot of love. He's here just because he was able to knock off a bunch of champions niggas ain't know nothing about. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, you got to give him that respect because what is he? He's 2 times undisputed at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Correct. So he's garnered respect just off of pure accolades, which Teofimo Lopez has similar accolades. Even though Naoya Inoue is 2 times undisputed, that's still 2 times lineal. And Teofimo Lopez was 2 times lineal.
Right.
And nobody gave a fuck. Nobody gave a fuck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because the writings was on the wall.
Well, let me pose this question. Let's throw that to the side because you gave us your spiel on that. Let's go to the number 1 guy, Alexander Usyk. He beat Daniel Dubois. Do Daniel Dubois beat what's his name? Tyson Fury?
It don't matter because Alexander Usyk beat all them niggas. Shakur ain't beat everybody.
We ain't talking about Shakur. Just like we not talking about Shakur.
No, I'm saying
we talking about
Alexander Usyk. He beat everybody. He beat them all.
Right. But
so
no,
he deserved that spot.
Okay, but what I'm saying is we trying to find to comb the people of the man that Shakur beat that elevated him to that, right? I want to find comb like you doing T.O.'s resume. I want to do Dubois' resume the same way. Let's compare. Okay, go ahead.
But that's not a marquee win for Alexander Usyk because he beat everybody.
Oh, okay, I get it. So you're trying to say the Dubois, the Daniel Dubois win?
We're not putting Alexander Usyk at number 1 because he beat Dubois.
Oh, okay, that's what I'm trying to understand.
At number 3 because he beat Teofimo Lopez.
Okay, now I understand. Okay,
you understand what I'm saying? Alexander Usyk beat everybody in the cruiser and then beat everybody in the fucking heavyweight. That's why he where he at.
Well deserved.
Naoya anyway beat all them little niggas. That's why he where he at.
Shakur
beat 1 2-time lineal nigga, and we put him at. They got him at number 3. Is what I'm saying.
Now I get the root of your point. I get it.
There you go. There you go. And again, all I'm saying is you swap a few fighters out with Shakur Stevenson. I think they do the same thing, maybe even worse to Teofimo Lopez. And that's why I'm saying when you look at the win for Shakur, a great win, quality fucking win.
Yes,
You
sir.
gotta give him all the credit in the world, but we can't give him too much credit because at the end of the day, the writing's been on the wall for Teofimo Lopez. It was Tio at the end. It was Tio at the end of the day, where y'all ain't give too much of damn credit for doing much or nothing. 2-time lineal champion, and he ain't never cracked the top five, top 6, top 7 on anybody's pound for pound list. That's all I'm saying.
Real talk.
That's all. And I think that's a legitimate argument. Shout out Ryan Anthony in the chat. What up?
What's up?
My guy KC up in the KC from KC up in the building. For sure. For sure. All right, man. We're gonna move along. We're gonna keep it rolling. Hopefully y'all got some feedback for that. For sure. And we're gonna enter that segment of the show where we want to hear from you.
Next caller. What up?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Definitely want to hear from you. I'm going to put the link in the chat if you got something on your mind or you just want to get it off your chest. Or maybe I said something that you ain't like.
Boy, I would say this. You threw my ass off this last hour and some odd minutes behind that Lubin. God damn, you started off the show. You cracked me in the head, boy.
That's what I'm saying. But you terrible, man. To say that Lubin isn't a quality win, it's just nasty work, bro. I just don't think many boxing fans is going to agree with you there.
Please call in. Can somebody help me? Help.
They gonna tell you that that's a decent win, man. That's a quality win. Yeah. I just believe that. Also, what do you feel about Shakur Stevenson? Where do you have Shakur Stevenson on your pound for pound list? Does he deserve to be as high as 3? And then I understand it too, because you kind of ask yourself too, right? And this is just looking at the other end of it, right? Through a different perspective. When you look at Shakur Stevenson and the rest of those guys on the pound for pound list, you ask yourself, hey, if they were the same size as Shakur, does Shakur beat them? And for a lot of those niggas, I'm like, he probably does. I think he does beat Naoya Inoue if they was in the same weight class. He probably does beat Usyk if they in the same weight class. You know what I mean? So I can see it that way as well. But to be hoisted that high for one really, really good win, but when you analyze that win, you're like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Link is in the chat. Love to hear from you.
Yes, sir.
Also, shout out everybody who watched the Super Bowl halftime and enjoyed it. I want to reiterate again because I got some backlash myself for some of the shit I put on Facebook. And shout out to Latinos, man. y'all was rocking, man.
Shout out. And while we waiting on people to come up, if they decide that if they want to take the link, let y'all know coming up this weekend, we got F.A. Jaffa on Dana White's Sunday service, Sunday night. Y'all tune in.
For sure.
Heavyweight battle on Zufa.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let me get up in this chat. What y'all been saying? Antoine would stop, buddy. I'm with you, bro. I don't know what the hell I see talking about. Keyshawn
Well, stop Shakur.
Next at 47.
I'm sorry, Tio. Okay,
yeah,
bad.
Stop Tio. Yeah.
All right.
Keyshawn Davis wants Devin Haney next at 47. I think he wants him in 2026. I don't think he wants him next. I think it'll be best for Keyshawn to get one more world title experience under his belt before knocking at Devin's door. That's my honest opinion. And listen, this is Sweet P. Me and Keyshawn from the same hometown. If you don't know, I'm from Norfolk, Virginia. That's my guy. If anybody I'm going to be biased towards, it's going to be Keyshawn Davis. And I still think he needs one more good big fight experience before he sees the likes of Devin. Tio not beating Haney at 47. Hell no. He ain't beating him at 40, 47.
No, I didn't say Haney. No, I ain't saying that.
I think Devin Haney beats Boots at 54. You bugging. I think Boots knocks Devin out, bro. Shakur not going up to 47 to fight Devin Haney. I think he would with that clause. I think he would with that rehydration clause. Without it, I doubt it. You know what I mean?
Real talk.
Shakur going back to 35, not 147, fight Devin Haney. I don't think Shakur, now that they stripped him of 135, I don't think he goes back to 35 for what?
They don't even have a money fight down there.
They don't have a money fight, and you the man at 40. But I mean, I think Turkey would be interested in a Murataya fight. I think he's proven himself to garner a Turkey payday versus Shakur. Because, you know, if Turkey just wants to make the fight, he going to make the fight. You know what I'm saying? So, if anybody down there at 35, I would want to see him versus Murataya because of what Murataya was able to do, of course, against Andy Cruz.
Real talk.
DJ in the chat. What's up, DJ? My motherfucking nigga.
What's up?
DJ say, have you been eating the Mr. T cereal again? I don't know what that means. DJ, you must have... that went over my head. The Mr. T cereal? That nigga did have some cereal back in the day.
He did. Guess who made it? The same people that made King Vitamin. Shout out to the Wick. You know, it was a bunch of teas.
I see. Will you take Skittles instead of M&Ms for those tickets? Well, I think it.
Yeah, I might. Oh, we could negotiate right there at the MGM Grand.
Shakur going back down to 35, not 47. Listen, he the man at 40. He need to stay right there. Tio wants Devin Haney next at 47. He don't want that smoke. Donald Trump called Bad Bunny garbage halftime shows. I can believe that.
That's crazy.
Keyshawn Davis want Devin Haney next at 47, 2026. For sure. In the 2026, I believe him. Why is Shakur back? What the hell, Ryan? I don't know. Ryan just... Haney versus Devin Haney, great fight. Tim Bradley said Haney. What? All right. Oh, Tim Bradley said Devin Haney only boxer that beat Shakur. I think that's a good fight, man. I think that's a good fight. And I think that Devin would need the size advantage in order to do so. If they are, in fact, the same size, Shakur, because of that defense, man, it's just hard to see. I don't know. I think
that'll be a boring fight to casuals.
Boy, it's gonna be super boring. And I'm trying to think of like any like real boxers that Devin Haney beat. Outside of Lomachenko.
I was just about to say Lomachenko. Yeah, I was just about to say that.
And that was a close ass fight. A lot of people just didn't think Devin beat him. I thought the body work put him over the top. It edged him out for sure for me. But against somebody like a Shakur, that's a tough one right there. And yeah, I don't think Turkey will ever make that fight. Turkey want to see some excitement. You ain't gonna get no motherfucking excitement. Fair chance Dalton at 140 for Shakur, going to be the last option with the WBC. He's WBO at 140 now. If he takes the Dalton Smith fight over Gary Antoine or Hitchens, I'm gonna be mad, bro. I'm gonna keep it all the way up.
Hitchens coming to town in 2 weeks, bro. He fighting Duarte.
Yeah. And then Gary Antoine on that 28th card. He on the Ryan Garcia card. So
with Richardson Hitchison. They on the same card.
Yeah.
No, that's not the same card. I'm tripping.
No, yeah,
I'm
that's
tripping. Yeah, he on keep card. I'm tripping.
There you go.
My fault.
All right. Haney, the superior outside fighter, versus Shakur, probably. Shakur got a really good mid-range, you know what I mean, too. And I think he's probably a better inside fighter than Devin, you know what I mean? A lot of people probably ain't gonna give Shakur credit for, but when you catch him on the inside, he's pretty good, and he throws some really really good short shots. Dante Boxing Talk up in this thing. Says Shakur might have a fight. Shakur guy talking crazy. Shot guy talking crazy, man. Oh, you talking about Oshaki? Yeah. Shakur might have to fight. Now, Oshaki would be moving up from 30, so that would have to happen at 35. I'm just not so sure Shakur's going to be willing to go back down there now that he's no longer the champion, right? You the man at 40, bro. You the man at 40. Here's my thing. If you're not going to stay at 40 and defend, and now that you don't even have a title at 35, get that shit up and go back down to 35 scrapless. You know what I mean? Vacate all that shit. Vacate the ring. Let them niggas know you no longer want to be lineal, because I don't want to hold nothing up. You know what I mean? And go back to 35. If not, defend all that shit, bro. Niggas want to see you in some. And we want to see Shakur go through some adversity. Shakur WBC belt. He ain't got that shit no more, bro. Shakur got script. He got script at 35 of that WBC belt.
And that kind of messed up the road for Oshaki to put in his thing to get the, because I think Oshaki WBC on a WBC road treat.
Yeah. He wanted that. He wanted that smoke at 35 with Shakur for sure.
Right. That's what's up.
Hitchens versus Haney. Hopefully. Hitchens got shot. Oh, real quick, man. Hitchens got and Gary Antoine. That's what I wanted to say. Gary Antoine versus Hitchens need to be happening. I'm not seeing that same energy niggas was giving Keyshawn for this Andy Cruz. If you don't know, and maybe I'm enlightening some of y'all right now, Gary Antoine is a perfect 4-0 versus Richardson Hitchens in the amateurs. Yeah. Gary Antoine beat Richardson Hitchens 4 fucking times in the amateurs. And here's the crazy part. They are both now 140 champions, and this fight ain't happening. Nobody even talk about it. Nobody is ridiculing Richardson Hitchens like they doing Keyshawn Davis. But that's because Keyshawn is so good, and, you know, that's a good target to hate on. You don't really want to hate on Richardson because niggas don't really know him. But Keyshawn, yeah, let's take it. Let's keep throwing that in his face. And you know what I'm saying? But look, you got Richardson Hitchens in the same fucking boat as Keyshawn, and won't nobody talk about it. Can we talk about it?
Watch this. But Hitchison trying to run a 47 himself.
Anything to get away from Gary Antoine. Y'all, now I can see if Andy Cruz and Keyshawn was ever champions at the same time in the same fucking weight class. They ain't even been close to that, and niggas been on Keyshawn's ass. We need to have that same energy for Richardson Hitchens, nigga. You got the nigga who done fucked you up 4 times in the hammer. He's another current champion right along with you in the same fucking weight division. What are we doing over here?
Amen. Hey. People.
What are we doing?
What they say is gotta make sense.
Nasty.
I say this, man. That's a subject for another day. And if ain't nobody coming up, my brother, hey, we gonna call it, baby. We gonna call it. But hey, man, that's a definite subject, bro. That's a hell of a subject up there.
Hold on, real quick. I'm gonna just go through the rest of these. Jones, who wins Devin Haney Shakur? I don't even know. I can't pick. There's great fights at 35, 40, and 47 for Shakur. For sure.
That's true. That's right.
Dante's Boston Talk, he said, I just don't think nobody cares about Hitchens. Facts, bro. Don't nobody care. Point say, it means that you have a good chance of winning in a pro fight, DJ goofy ass. Heavy, so amateur records count, and the pros, be careful, my guy. I'm not saying they do. I'm the biggest one saying it don't fucking matter about the amateurs. All I'm saying is we can't give one nigga the business and don't give another nigga the business that's under the same shit. That's all I was saying. All right, man. Nobody's coming up, so we can go ahead and wrap it up, man. RC, man, take us home, brother.
Hey, man, like I said, it's been another beautiful Monday, coming back off the big Super Bowl weekend, man. We want to thank everybody that came in. Thank everybody that hit the like button. Thank everybody that hit the comments. And like I said, we coming in on Tuesday. It's kind of a slow boxing week. You get what I'm saying? Very slow. But we do have Zuffa coming up this Sunday night. And like I say, all we're going to do is look out for the headlines. And I got in a text to say the announcement, a big announcement with one Rolly Romero is coming up this week. So that might happen before we go live tomorrow. We shall see. But hey, man, y'all, we tune in, get ready to tune in tomorrow, man. Same time, same place.
All right, man. Appreciate the love. Thanks for everybody who was here and here on time, rocking out with us, man. Monday through Wednesday, the Boxing Tribe, me and RC, of course. Again, shout out Punch Talk, man. Catch him on the late nights, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sunday nights with Punch Talk, 10 p.m. right here, or Eastern, 10 p.m. Eastern right here on Heavy Bag TV. Also, if you are a boxing content creator, holla at me on Instagram at Heavy Bag TV. You can join us. Come join the team. Get your very own show right here on Heavy Bag TV and talk that boxing, man. I promise you I'll work with you, man. Get with me. Would love to have you. All right. If you like the merch, if you like the shirts that me and RC are wearing right now, you can catch that at the Heavy Bag TV store. That's it for this one. It's your boy Big T.O. That's RC. This is the Boxing Trap. Peace.
Heavy Boxing TV.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV. That's my little bro.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
So shout out to my man Heavy Bag Boxing.
My boy at Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Subscribe to Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Get at my boy, Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Heavy Bag Boxing, all right? You heard it from me. You heard it here first.
Heavy Bags Boxing. Straight out of Norfolk, baby. Let's go.
What's up, y'all? Shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Punch Drunk 412 in the building. Shout out to my guy, Trio, Heavy Bag Boxing TV. Get your bitch ass in here and hit this bag.
Just go ahead and subscribe to Heavy Bag Boxing TV because he be lit on his channel, no cap.
You are now watching Heavy Bag Boxing TV. Hit the bag.
Shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing TV. Get in here and hit the bag, baby.
You are tuned in to Heavy Bag Boxing. Get your and hit this bag, dude.
You tune in to Heavy Bag TV. Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the channel.
Hey, yo. Get your dumb ass in here and hit this bag.
Shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing. It's the one and only Blazer Flair. Woo!
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Zach, Super Judas, 6-time champion world. I'm giving a big shout out to my home team, Heavy Bag TV. You heard? Keep it live.
This is Showtime Sean Porter. You are watching Heavy Bag Boxing.
Thank you for watching my dad on Heavy Bag TV.